Hello and welcome to another one of D's ADD videos. Today we're going to be looking at the concept of extrema, whether we're discussing relative extrema or absolute extrema, how to know the difference, and the terminology associated with it. So, let's take this arbitrary function f of x and let's consider what an absolute extrema is. Absolute extrema have to do with the fact that we partition off part of the function and we end up looking for the largest y value and the smallest y value. So between here to here, the way we would do it is we would find what are called critical numbers, something we'll discuss here in a little bit, and we will plug these critical points into the original function. Okay, so in this case, the largest y value is whatever this a value is. Looks like it's got the largest point. And then the smallest y value happens to be this endpoint down here. And again, we would plug in the endpoints and the critical points into the original function. That's the key there. Okay, and compare your answers. Largest is max, smallest is min. Okay? All right. So this whole time I've been talking about these things called critical points. What are critical points? Well, critical points are your possible maxes or mins, okay? So the first way we did it was we said set the first derivative equal to 0. That's anywhere we have a horizontal tangent line, so that's indicated by a derivative equaling to 0. Well, how do we find all these critical points? Well, there's one of three major ways. We discussed the first derivative equal to 0. The second is if the function's continuous but not differentiable, meaning it's okay in the original function, but when I take the derivative, it's undefined in the derivative. Defined, undefined. Okay, and then the last critical number is an asymptote. The special thing about the asymptote is it won't be a max or a min, even though the slope can change on either side. Okay, so this is the premise that you're going to be doing all these problems on. So check out the example videos. I'm going to do some beginner, intermediate, and advanced as always. Maybe throw in some trig for you univariate calculus people. But the key is to practice as many of these as you can. All right. I hope I've cleared up any confusions that you might have, enough for you to overcome your fears and just try a few problems. Thank you, and have a nice day.